the digital camera. First, discuss about digital camera in computer vision. Digital camera plays a vital role as a primary sensor for capturing the visual information from the real world. This one is an electronic device that captures and stores the digital images. It probably differs from the traditional film camera, which can use electronic sensors to record the images rather than the photographic film. Also, it becomes widespread due to their convenience, ability to instantly review images, and ease of sharing and storing a photo digitally. There are three types of cameras in this computer vision. The first one is the RGB camera, then the depth camera, and the final one is the infrared cameras. First, let us discuss about RGB cameras. This is a standard digital cameras which captures the color images using RGB sensor for each pixels. RGB means red, green, and blue. The next one is a depth camera. In this camera, that also captures the depth information alongside with the color using methods like a stereo vision, structured light, and TOF. It means the time of flight sensors. These depth cameras are more essential for 3D construction and the gesture recognition task. The last one is the infrared cameras, which captures the infrared light, and it is more useful for the application of night vision, depth sensing, and the thermal imaging. For example, for the Microsoft Kinect, we are using this infrared cameras. These are the three types of camera in computer vision. Now discuss about color. Color in a digital camera. It is a more crucial aspect that involves capturing, processing, and reproducing colors accurately from the scene to a digital images. As we get in an image. More digital cameras can capture and store the information in RGB, that's a green, red, green, blue color models. For example, each pixels in this RGB images are represented by three color channels, red, green, and blue. These colors are reproduced by combining different intensity of these primary colors to get a secondary color and the other transition color components. It shows you the color model for RGB. It has a primary color of red, blue, green with the secondary color of cyan, magenta, and yellow. Finally, all these color has been formed the color of black and white. The combination of both primary and secondary color form this black and white. The combination of the primary color forms a black and the secondary color forms white. The pixel intensities and the pixel values for all these color models has been mentioned in this cube. This is the last stage in the camera processing pipeline. It's called a compression. Once you capture the image, we are supposed to compress the image and stores in a form and stores in any devices. There are two types of compression. One is lossy and the next one is a lossless. If you are going for a lossy compression, you can able to lose any features which is present in the images. So definitely nowadays we are going for the lossless compression, which has been used the raw camera images as in the PNG format. Also, this image shows you in JPEG with all three quality settings. For example, the first one is somewhat better than the second one, but the second one is somewhat better than the third one and somewhat lesser than the first one. So all these three images in three different quality setting has been shown for this flower. The quality of this compression algorithm, it's usually reported by using PSNR, that is a peak signal to noise ratio. It has been defined as 10 of log 2 I square max by MSE. MSE is a mean square error is equal to a 20 log 10 of Imax by RMS. Here Imax is a maximum signal strength. For 8-bit images we have signal strength of 255. The next topic is a point operators. It's also known as a point processing or a pixel wise processing. It is a basic image processing operation where you can operate on the individual pixels independently. This is one of the most simplest image processing transformations, as where we get each output pixel depends only on the corresponding input images. For example, we can potentially plus some globally connected informations or parameters by using this point operator. The next topic is the histogram equalization. It is a more common technique used in image processing. It's used to improve the contrast or the overall brightness distribution of an image. In this, it will shows you the brightness of the image varies along with the histogram equalization. The A shows you the original image which has been taken. B shows how the color channels and the intensity histogram varies. In the C images, we can easily see the cumulative distribution functions for both RGB and the Y, which is displayed here as yellow. Then the D1 shows you the equalization transfer function. E shows full histogram equalization, whereas the F shows only the partial histogram equalization of the original images. In this, we can find the local image processing operations, where the original images along with the 3 color per channel histogram. In B, the brightness has been increased. In C, we have increased the contrast. In D, we have a gamma partially linearized, where the gamma value is 1.2. And in E, it's a fully histogram equalized. And in F, it's a partial histogram equalized images. The next one is the pixel transformation. In this, we are using the image processing operator as a function that takes one or more input images and produce an output images. In the continuous domain, this can be denoted as g of x is equal to h of f of x. That it can be defined as g of x is equal to h of f0 of x, f1 of x, f2 of x up to fn of x. So it can be simplified and has been written as g of I comma y I comma j is equal to h of f of I comma j. In this original image, we have seen the entire flower. In the cropped image, we have seen only the cropped portion and the scanline plot of the original image using the image visualization tool. In C, it shows a grid of numbers, and D is a surface plot. To get the surface plot and the scanline plot, we are supposed to convert the RGB image to a grayscale images. Then we can perform the scanline plot and the surface plot in grayscale images. The last topic is the compositing and matting. Compositing means the process of extracting the background from the original images, whereas the process of inserting it into another images is a compositing. Here we can see a bear which is present in the original images has been extracted. Only the foreground has been extracted and displayed in B. In C, we have extracted only the background which is present in the content. Here we are applying the alpha matting to show in a grayscale. Then in D, we can apply this new composite and place the foreground into a different background images. Thank you. We will see in the next class.